President will outline 5 areas his team is focused on to get more Americans vaccinated. 1, targeted community-by-community door-to-door outreach.
Door-to-door outreach.
To get remaining Americans vaccinated by ensuring they have the information they need on how both safe and accessible the vaccine is.
Door-to-door outreach.
I think early next year we'll be in the phase of chasing up people who haven't come forward to get their vaccination or have missed their bookings and so on. So everyone will be able to get a vaccine between now and the end of the year. But of course, you know, and I want every New Zealander to come forward, but human behaviour suggests that there will be some people that we have to actually really go out and look for, and some of that may spill into next year. But our commitment is everyone will have the opportunity to get the vaccine by the end of the year. Everyone will, but I can't say that, you know, that we're not going to have some hesitant people or some people who just haven't come forward that we don't have to go out and find next year.
In addition to these initiatives to continue to vaccinate the unvaccinated, we're stepping up our preparations to respond to the outbreaks we're going to see among the unvaccinated. For that, we're mobilizing what I'm calling COVID-19 surge response teams. These teams are made up of experts from FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, CDC, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, and elsewhere across our government, other groups. And they're going to help states that have particular problems prevent, detect, and respond to the spread of the Delta variant among unvaccinated people in communities with low vaccination rates. And some states have very low vaccination rates. They're going to be able to we're going to deploy things like testing to expand detection of the virus, medicines to help treat the infected, and we're going to provide federal personnel to fill gaps in staffing and technical experts to help investigate outbreaks, because they're going to happen in states with very low vaccination rates.
CNBC's Valerie Castro tagged along with a group in Philly that's been canvassing entire neighborhoods trying to get more people vaccinated. Valerie's with us in studio tonight. So you tagged along. How does it seem to be working?
Well, Shep, in Philadelphia, almost 56% of adults are fully vaccinated and more than 70% have gotten at least 1 dose. Part of the success comes from the work of Philly Counts. That's a city agency that is visiting neighborhoods, sometimes as many as 3 times each, to encourage every resident to get the shot.
Maybe today I'll get all the doors.
Door to door and block to block.
No one's home.
Workers with Philly Counts, the city agency once tasked with counting people for the 2020 census, now counts down to a different goal.
To us, success would be that everybody gets vaccinated, but I think that we're working towards that.
Director of Neighborhood Engagement Hassan Freeman says the outreach starts with trust.
You got to build a relationship, right? It's about building relationships. It's about connecting with the communities.
He connects by sharing his own story.
My son was a liver transplant recipient. And when I caught COVID, I understood that the responsibility wasn't just for me, right? It was for him.
One of the challenges, combating misinformation.
Cerebral palsy, we're hearing a magnet, we're hearing it affects your DNA.
The agency stresses they are not doctors, but partner with the medical community to provide resources. Alicia Rollins-Mays also works on outreach.
I tell them my story, how I got vaccinated. I share that, and then I say just do your research, get the information for yourself, and then you make an informed decision.
A vaccinated resident like 49-year-old Geraldine Hill.
Yes, I am. Awesome. That's awesome to hear.
Is another count towards the goal.
And I'm happy I got it.
Yeah, how do you feel now?
I feel good.
But the real aim, to track down people like 65-year-old Deborah Thomas, who struggles with severe asthma.
I'm going to have to get it because I have asthma real bad, and these trees and everything messes with me.
Why do you think you haven't gotten it yet?
I don't know. I'm just leery, you know, because maybe I need to find out more information about it.
Even though she now has that information in her hand, it doesn't stop there. Philly Counts will follow up with phone calls, text messages, and even repeat visits to the neighborhood.
A lot of people need to be encouraged, including me, you know, so yes, I think that's good. Because a lot of people probably not even thinking about it, and in reality, we do need to do that.
Philly Counts says those face-to-face interactions are also a key chance to check up on residents as they recover from the pandemic. They can connect them with city resources if they need help with utilities or food or paying bills. Across the country, the federal government has partnered with other local organizations like church groups and community nonprofits to get the word out about those vaccines. Shep.
Hopefully a little more information. We'll get a few more shots. Valerie, thank you.